Due to budget cuts on account of overspending last week on our trip to Iran, we were unable to bring you the studio this week because we just couldn't afford to pay him. So this is Loki going straight into the war recap. As you can see, victory again. That's 3 weeks on a row, the 10v10 wars for the clan. This week, the war was against Mexico. Solid 2 stars at the top, and all of the Town Hall 9s were 3-starred except number 7. Number 7 had 5 attacks on him. Bodoki managed to hold off 5 of our attacks, with Phil, who's on CFC, with the highest 96%. But they also couldn't get our number 7. They got a 99%. We'll have a look at that a little bit later on. But man of the match this week was Stonefoot with his second account, Stone Toe. He got 200% with his brand new Town Hall 8, and he got 200% on the highest 2 Town Hall 9s. Yes, he is a Town Hall 10, but the reason he was able to do the attack on 4 and 5 is because Samadeus and Macho, between them managed to get top Town Hall 10s sorted out early. That is key to winning, having spare Town Hall 10 attacks that can come down and clear up a difficult, tricky Town Hall 9. Alright, so let's have a look at some of these attacks. First up we have Mr. Macho versus their number 1, Ortiz. Where will Macho attack from? He's gone straight for the Town Hall, busting that open with some earthquakes. He's created a clear path in, so no need for those 4 little wall breakers. He's released the Queen. Gonna do a Queen walk with some quality video editing. There we are. We can see the healers. Queen's gonna create a path. A nice funnel in the north so that the Jinj don't wander off. With assistance from the wizard. And he's released some Gigants. They've gone straight in the hole, headed for that archer, and the Jinj has been released. They spot the king and they're just going straight in. Under rage. Oh, they're like Speedy Gonzales. A hound has been released in the core. A freeze. So there's Jinj doing all sorts in there, killing queens, and we just don't know and can't see. Just so quick. The Queen, however, has decided, sod it, I'm staying outside, where I can just get some fresh air, clear some trash. The King suicided himself in the core. He's right in there, ready to die. A golem has finally joined the party in the middle there. He releases wall breakers to deal with the hound, and they go off on their own mission. Now we have some wizards. They're going to kill that hound. That's not a great idea. Now there's pups. Good night, Mr. Wizards. Now where are those pups going to go? No, they're heading to the Queen and the healers. The Queen gets a rage on her and the healers to keep everything alive, but behind you there's pups. They're going to kill you.
Just call me angel of the morning, angel. Just touch my cheek before you leave me, baby.
I have used my ability. I will kill the pups. I will kill an army camp. And I will die. But still, 2 stars, 62%. Good job there. Next up is Samadeus versus David. Now, Sam is elected to bring along 4 wall breakers, a jump spell, and 10 wall breakers to breach these low-level walls. Presumably the delay in the start here is deciding which of those 3 things to use to break the walls. Oh, and he's opted for the earthquake there. Broken through, lovely. Down goes 2 golems, half of Hogwarts. 2 wall breakers breach the wall in the north, and we're in. Time to unleash the ginger. And there they go. He's deployed half of them. The queen's down. There's no king. He's upgrading, having a day off. Sam makes good use of the jump spell to help those golems get into the core. The freeze goes down. A late deploy of the CC troops is nice. In the core though, we've got a lovely rage down that's just ripping apart everything in there. And the Valkyries are shot off back out and off to do other things. And the Queen is walking south to find the most dangerous spot to stand and shoot things so that she can die also. But there we go, 61%. Decent attack considering he bought a load of crap and didn't have a king. I just wanted to highlight Sam's second attack here. Just a little thing that he does when he gets to the core. Nice funnel here. So much so that all the Valkyries go in on a straight line like they're on a school trip. But when it gets to the core, he saves his freeze, he saves a rage. And he puts them both down right in the centre, and it's just complete mayhem. All the town hall is gone, all the other high attack buildings are gone, and it's a surefire way to get the job done in the core there. Next we'll just focus on our man of the match, Stonefoot and Stone Toe, who 100%ed 40% of all of the bases. They did like their hounds in this war, which if you know they're there, it's great. You can just do an all ground army and just ignore the damn thing, as long as you keep your queen out of the way. He's holding back the poison, because you don't want to poison the hound, you want to poison the pups. So just as the hound was about to pop, he got in there with the poison to deal with those pesky little pups, which are, there's just so many of them when you get a max hound in the CC. Deals with that well, creating his pathing for his Valkyries so that when he drops them they have no choice but to go directly towards the queen there. And then I think what he did was waited to see which direction the Valkyries were going to go and then put down his earthquake to try and have them go in there, which 50% of them do. They split off. Got a freeze down, got a rage down in the core. Queen's even parked herself in that rage, which is nice, while everybody else is clearing up shop outside. Ta-da! Onto Stone Toe now, and both of these are dragon attacks. We'll go through them fairly quickly, but there's a couple of nice things to look at. People say that dragons are stupid or that dragons take no skill. Well, they do, because as we'll look at, there's a couple of failed dragon attacks. But often the strategy at Town Hall 8 is to do the double lightning earthquake on one, and then that allows you to have a rage to use on another. However, level 2 dragons can get pretty beat up by a level 5 dragon in the CC. So Stone Toe elected to use poison and go for the rage attack. It's a nice little thing he does here on both attacks. When you've got an air defense on the back end, as we all know, the dragons will go everywhere but the air defense, because their AI dictates they attack the nearest thing. And so as soon as the air defense locked onto a dragon, he released the CC balloons, which made a beeline for the nearest defensive building, which was pretty much heading towards the air defense. And that's a really nice way to clear out the back end. And we'll see he does that again on his second attack. He's up against the Joker.
Why so serious?
This is the nice way to do your dragon funneling. You have one on each corner. There's no tremendous rush. Get those corners started and then get everyone else going. You'll end up with half a dozen heading directly down the centre of the base. rages right on top of the enemy CC dragon, which puts them on a level par with them. A little bit later with the CC balloons, but again, nailed it right on the right position to get them going. So yeah, there's your magic trick. Made them all disappear.
It's gone.
I wanted to just conclude by looking at Pirates base.
Pirates.
Mr. Gibbs.
Pirates. Captain Jack Sparrow, savvy.
It's a funny old setup he's got going. He's got his queen outside, which is just something that you don't do. And he's got his expos outside, which is interesting. And yet, he had a plethora of attacks on him, but they couldn't beat him. That's right, a plethora of attacks.
Would you say I have a plethora of piñatas?
A what?
A plethora.
Oh, yes. You have a plethora.
Jefe, what is a plethora?
Why, Wapo?
And yet, I would expect this to have been 3-starred. But the enemy couldn't manage it. So let's just have a look at a couple of their attacks. A dragon attack, and then a legit strong attack, but it still failed. So first thing he does is he lays down quite a strong kill squad, including a golem, to be able to get and take out one of those air defences. And then here comes all the dragons. Surely they just funnel to the town hall. The CC's there. Next onto the town hall. Nope. Split and go around the perimeter. They literally saw the town hall and went, not doing it, buddy. So then the remaining dragons travel all the way around this side. Quite a strong pack of them still. What's going to happen when they get to the CC? Surely at the CC they'll get pulled in to take the town hall. There's nothing that can shoot him when he gets there. Oh. Except for those bombs.
Bloody pirate.
That was precious. Right, their final try. Come on, you can do this. 3 stars within your abilities.
Maximum effort.
So, first of all, oh no, we deploy all of the Harry Potter cast, then some Packers. That's not the right order of deployment, but continue. He's pushing through. He's going to have to go outside to get the Queen. But fortunately, he has Peckers in his army, and they don't like going inside, do they? They'll be going outside, so... I went back inside for the King. So the army looks fairly small, but it's strong. We believe in you. Don't worry about your opponent.
Bloody pirate.
The Queen. She's there. She's getting the town hall. Everyone's working their way around to that outside expo. I shouldn't laugh because it's actually the expo that's saved. Everyone's converging. Final little quadrant. You can do it. I believe in you. I don't believe if he had another 30 seconds that he would have managed. The expo would have just finished him. GG!
Drink up, me hearty yo-ho.
That's all we have time for this week. YouTube limits us to 15 minutes. That's probably a good thing. So that's 3 great wars in a row. Good luck next week, chappies.
Magic.